On behalf of all of us here at the United Nations Academic Impact, I'm delighted to send this message of good wishes and indeed congratulations to the Al-Farabi Kazakh National University for this side event being sponsored in the context of the Rio+20 meeting. This event will bring together specialists, including Rector Mutanov of the Al-Farabi Kazakh National University, experts from Portugal, Brazil, and a number of students from different parts of the world in what's going to be a fascinating exercise. When the first Conference on Sustainable Development was held in Rio in 1992, Kazakhstan was barely 3 months old in the United Nations. It joined in March of 1992. So it was a young state, an energetic state, but what we lacked at that time was the ability or the promise of its young and articulate citizens, and indeed young and articulate citizens anywhere in the world, to create a global forum where they could share innovative ideas and experiences which could contribute to the realization of the universal goals of sustainable development. With the advent of the internet, of communications across platforms, of the fact that a graduate student in Astana or Almaty can relate immediately and directly with a graduate student in Rio, in New York, or for that matter in the Philippines, that has given a wholly new impetus to the idea of global solutions to global problems. Ambassador Aitimova, the permanent representative of Kazakhstan to the United Nations, has often spoken of the UN as the world's most universal and influential organization. And I think that's a very important expression, influential. Because if we, the United Nations, are to be influential, if we are to have influence, that must be informed by science, by solid fact, by persuasion, and above all, the integrity that only scholarship, research, and innovative ideas can provide. That is the promise of this wonderful side event that my good friend Rafiz Abazov has put together. And I look forward to hearing about its conclusions. And I think probably conclusions is a wrong word, because conclusion suggests that the process will end with the conclusion of the side event. But indeed, it's going to be just the beginning, because as a result of this, there's going to be a global, a worldwide communication between students, between practitioners, for which we in the United Nations will be the beneficiary and for which we are deeply grateful. Thank you and all the very best.